What up, y'all? It's your boy Dre Hall.
And this your girl Cash.
Back with another video game.
Yes, we are.
Let's see what we got, man. When blowing up your enemy's car goes wrong.
Y'all better think twice before y'all go out there trying to blow up and scratch up people's cars and stuff man. Like that.
Make sure y'all get your snacks and stuff too, man. I got my snack, got my chips and hot sauce. I ain't know what you drinks. Got, but let's get into the video.
On May 16th, 2023, officers from the Monroe Police Department in Ohio were dispatched to a situation involving a vehicle being intentionally set on fire.
Hi, do you live here? Come tell me what happened, huh?
Yeah,
come up here. Tell us what happened,
okay?
I don't know. Let them deal with it. Is there anybody else in the house we need to know about? I need you to stay here and let us deal with it. Okay, come tell me what's going on. And who's all in the house? Nobody?
No, just my bird and my two cats.
Okay, well, they're taking care of that. Let's take care of you real quick, okay? It's just you by yourself, so.
I was dead asleep.
Yeah?
And he said, who's outside? We've got cameras on the house. He said, who's outside? And I said, what are you talking about? He said, who's the man that put something on the car? Because he's at work. And I guess he notified him that somebody was outside. So he looked and he said, there's a man putting something on the car.
Okay.
And I pulled it up. I said, oh my God, hold on.
When the victim says she, quote, pulled it up, she means their house surveillance footage, which shows the entire crime being committed. The suspect, wearing a loose-fitting pair of lighter-colored sweatpants, latex gloves, a darker-colored shirt, a hat, and a mask, sets a box-shaped object on the vehicle. He then sets another object on top of it with a fuse-like wire sticking out of it. The suspect lights it with a lighter and walks away, which leads to the entire front end of the vehicle being engulfed in flames.
Came over, set a square box on top of her car.
Okay.
People crazy, man.
It was something square. Walked all the way back over there, got something that almost looked like a lampshade, set it on top of it, and then he lit it.
Okay.
He lit it, and then he walked away, and that was it.
The video show where
When do they know?
You have access to the video.
I can pull up what I have right now.
That's fine.
While the victim shows the officers the surveillance footage, the fire department arrives and puts the fire out. The vehicle is a total loss.
Can you forward that to my email address? Somehow, do you know how to do that?
I'll see if I can figure it out.
Okay. And so your video, where did it show him walk off to? Do you know?
It looked like he just came this way.
The suspect was last seen over here in a cul-de-sac and then disappeared.
This officer, as well as many others in the area, both on foot and patrolling in their vehicles, all begin to look for any suspicious people in the vicinity. 10 minutes later, officers find a vehicle parked on the side of the road, only about 2 minutes away from the crime scene.
That same dude?
What's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Not much. Just wanted to rest up a little bit. I have a long drive.
Why are you doing it out here?
Right there.
Right.
No reason.
Hey, keep your hand up.
I'm on the foot of my seat there.
Well, keep your hands up.
We're on the first cul-de-sac off of...
Stop reaching at your seat, okay? Unlock the door. Where do you live?
I'm from New York.
You're from New York? What are you doing out here?
Just came to visit a friend, really.
Where's your friend live?
Down in Cincinnati, but he's working, doing some construction over here.
Well, step out. Do you have anything on you? Any weapons like that?
No?
Turn and face the car. You mind if I search you real quick?
Sure, go for it.
So why did you decide to just pull off in the neighborhood
That's weird,
to
isn't it?
sleep? I'm so confused.
Right.
Because I drove 40 miles here, and I literally came an hour ago, and I was shot, and so I just needed to knock out.
So you just pull off into a random
there.
neighborhood?
Yeah, I mean, it was right off of the street, whatever it is. I just kind of, I really didn't know where to go, because there's nowhere to, there's no parking lots around here or anything. There was,
Where's your ID?
It's in my phone.
You're from New York? Come over here with me. We're going to stand by my car.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Just take a look.
Yeah, you say your phone's in the car?
Yeah. Do you
Your
want
ID on the back of it? Is that where you keep it?
Yeah, it's in the case. I can
Okay,
open
if
it.
you care if I look at it? Thank you. Alright.
Come over here with me. Just what you think to me is very confusing. It makes no sense to me.
None.
I know. I'm sorry. It's the truth, though.
But why would you... I just don't understand why you would pick this neighborhood to come in the back of... to sleep in front of these people's house.
Right.
Honestly, I just made the first right out of there because I needed just a spot where I wasn't in the main road. And I'm sorry if they called the cops or something because they probably thought I was don't know, doing something weird here. But I swear, like, I'm not doing anything crazy out of left field or anything.
You mind if we search your car?
No, please, go for it.
The reason why I ask is because there was somebody who set a car on fire.
Who set a car on fire?
Yes.
Like, what do you mean? Like, how do you set a car on fire?
They set the car on fire.
Come on, bro.
Like, they lit the gas tank?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then you're back here.
Right.
No, I mean...
Well, you see how it's...
See how it looks?
That's why I'm contacting you? You see how it's weird?
Yeah. But no, I mean, that wasn't me. Sorry.
How long have you been back here?
What time is it?
You know, sometimes you can always tell when somebody did something and say it, because you know, like when somebody asks you a question and they say the same thing.
Try to repeat it, right?
They say set the car on fire. Like,
you trying to think of something?
You could have like, I ain't had nothing to do with it.
Trying to come up with something.
You trying to come up with something else in your head.
Well, you was waiting to wake up when you hear the fire department and everything come.
Right.
How long have you been back here?
What time is it?
About 3 o'clock in the morning.
I got here probably like around midnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
He said we could search it if you want to do that.
Okay. And you haven't popped the trunk with this key?
Can you pop the trunk with the key? Or is the keys in it?
Yeah, no, like, yeah, you can pop the trunk with the key.
Thank you.
Sure.
Have you had anything to drink tonight?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. I came because I landed at CBG and I drove, it's like 40 miles. And I was already shot from the freaking flight.
So where does your friend live?
Somewhere like down there, but he works up here.
So why you ain't just stay in his house in
Near
the
CBG,
yard?
Near the airport, yeah. But I'm about to bounce if everything checks out here.
Now you about to bounce.
Cold?
More.
Let me ask you. You be honest with me,
Yeah,
okay?
sure.
Are you waiting for somebody to get back in the car with you?
No, absolutely not.
Because if you be honest with me, things go, things will be a lot easier.
Sir.
But if you're lying to me, then we're gonna have some issues.
I understand, and like, trust me, I'm from New York. I've
What that mean?
I've ran into cops before, when like getting pulled over for speeding or something like that. Like, I know the best policy is to be honest, and I'm not waiting for anybody. And I didn't set anybody's car on fire or anything like that. Promise you. Not like on any drugs or anything.
Okay.
I don't drink.
Something strange, man. I'm picking something strange up.
Well, give me a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Sure.
Or two. You had a good look at who it was. I got this mail over here, but I'm not finding anything that would relate him to it. Right now, we're just gonna figure some things out, okay? So you're not free to leave until we do that, okay? And then we're waiting for your information to return.
My information to return?
Yeah, your ID. We ran your ID.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Sure.
The only problem, see where we're coming from?
Yeah. How far?
I mean, if that was your house, wouldn't you be a little creeped out?
I thought that's what happened. I thought they called the cops on me because I was sleeping over here, and I was like, shit, like they're just gonna think I'm like trying to rob them or something. But no, like something like that. I honestly just made the first right off that road. Made the first right because I was like, yo, I need a place to just knock out for 30 minutes, and it ended up being a few hours. But yeah, I wasn't trying to hurt anybody here.
This officer is now sent a picture from the surveillance footage that shows the suspect, so he can compare it to this man they're investigating.
Looks like he had a beard right there, right?
Do me a favor right now.
Yeah, that's him.
Come over here and I'm just gonna put you in the back real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everything okay?
He's missing the hat. Ain't no hat in the car?
Right.
No, not for right now. I just want to put you in the back of the car real quick so I can look at some things and go from there, okay?
Did they find a hat?
Close my doors.
Yeah, I'll get it.
You want to take my keys?
Yep.
The hat to be in that
It's about the
vehicle.
same outfit. I want to see if there's a mask in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a COVID mask in there or not. Did he say who he was coming to visit from New York? Why that's so
He said
important that he
friend.
got here?
No.
It's just weird that he would come to visit a guy for that long of a flight.
Exactly.
Here's your COVID mask.
Uh-oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
Where the heck?
He's got a lighter in here. He's got a torch lighter. Yeah, there's a torch lighter and
Got a torch lighter.
Where you put
and
the
a
damn
blue
hat?
coat.
There's no luggage. There's no backpack.
Yeah,
Like, well, where's his luggage at?
What's he threw it out? What if he...
He's in the car, right?
well, yeah.
You searched him
Let's just
real good?
leave him there. Wait up. I think this might be your guy.
A K9 unit is now brought to the crime scene at the victim's house so they can pick up and track the suspect's scent. Officers now simply have to see if the K9 unit leads officers to the same male they're investigating a couple minutes down the road.
Only he
So
threw a
be
hat on
honest
me or
with you,
something.
man. We got a dog that's tracking right now. Okay?
Okay.
From where the crime happened. Okay?
Okay.
You be honest with me. Is that dog gonna lead straight to this car?
No. I promise you it's not.
Okay. Alright.
There was something in the back seat because you can see an impression and you can see a piece of a glove.
Probably that
Purple glove
thing he
right
set
there.
on top.
Yep.
And then there's an
Which
impression.
there was a box.
A box.
It was like a box here.
Yeah, that's a box. That's the shape of a box.
And he's wearing the same shirt and the same outfit.
I venture to say that he definitely needs to be talked to.
Yes, he does. So I'm gonna stop questioning
I
now
would
and let
like
you
to
take this.
Yeah.
Just give us 1 second, alright, man?
Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga.
Trying to act like he's so innocent. He ain't do nothing. Going right to it. Oh,
Dave, was he in that car? Yeah.
The K9 tracked the scent to the car the male was found sleeping in, prompting newly arriving officers to discuss their new #1 suspect.
So he's in the back of my car.
Okay.
He's not handcuffed
Okay.
because we didn't know at first.
Okay.
He said that he's visiting a friend and he pulled off the side of the road because he was too tired to drive.
This
He
car
said
here?
he said he's been here since 12 o'clock
Okay.
and said that he hasn't moved. So if you want, I don't have a hat. That's the only thing I don't have. But if you want to look at him and everything, it looks like
You identify them? It does?
yes. Go
Here.
look at him. He's got the beard, he's got the same clothing, he's got the reflective shoes.
Reflective shoes.
Hey, how you doing?
How dumb
Good.
can
I
you
just
be?
need to talk to you for a minute, okay?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna read your rights real quick. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. Were you involved in a situation down the street where you lit something that caught on fire?
No.
Point blank ask you.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. I understand
God.
you're over here visiting friends, but you parked over here for a reason.
Thank you.
that's you?
Is there anything else you want to tell
No,
me?
what?
It's not me.
That's not you?
No.
Sure looks like you and everything you're wearing.
It's not me.
That's not you, huh?
You on drugs like you say you not?
Your heart's starting to race a little bit more.
Is it? Because it's not me. I feel like you're trying to tell me it's me, but it's not.
It's not you, huh?
It's really not.
That's not you?
No.
No. Okay. Well, it's kind of funny how that appears to be you. Reflective shoes,
Exactly.
pants,
Pants.
shirt.
Dummy.
You just don't have your hat.
That is not me. Man, I don't know what to tell you. This is not me.
So somebody look like
Right
you?
now, you're going to be detained until further notice, okay? Until we find out what's going on here. All right?
Sure.
Okay.
I wish they
We need
find
to
the
make sure
damn
that you're
hat,
involved or you're
y'all.
not involved. Okay, so I'd rather you be honest with me when we talk about the situation and what's going on.
So,
No, you stay right there.
yeah.
Be honest with me and tell me what's going on, because if I find out you're lying, we're going to figure out some more things going on here. And if I find evidence that points you, that it's just you,
It's not me.
we're done.
Okay. Sorry, it's not me. I promise you, it's not me. I picked the wrong spot to take a nap. I don't know anything about that. It wasn't me. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, there'll be other evidence we'll have to determine here in just a few minutes. So right now, like I said, you're being detained, so I'm going to put handcuffs on you. Turn up, change, put it back. Go, turn it. There you go. Turn left. Do we have permission to look for your vehicle?
Yeah.
Look through your vehicle?
Yeah, we did.
We do?
Yeah.
You have consent to do so? Can you tell me that on camera recording?
Yeah.
What is your first name?
Farhan.
Alright, sit that for a minute.
Forgot to tell you too, he has a perfect box impression in his back seat.
Okay.
Like that pack.
Like you say, that was so dumb.
Right.
You could have just left, period. You was
Left
that
the whole
tired,
neighborhood.
and they would have never found you probably,
You
man.
went there to commit a crime, then stayed in the same area that you commit a crime at.
Taking a nap.
Taking a nap with the same clothes on.
Come on, y'all.
The only thing you got rid of was the hair.
The hat.
I mean, not the hair, the
Where
hat.
the hell is the hat? That's what I want to know.
That was on the
I can say it's probably pretty darn close.
If you look in the center console, there's a COVID mask and a torch in the center console. In there.
Where?
Like, you don't see how that looks?
Okay, well, if you've already, you guys already had consent from him?
Yes.
Okay, if you've already got all that, we'll
just stop right here.
because there's no need for me to even go further then.
The dog picked up hard coming down, when he came down here, and as soon as we hit this street, he picked up super hard. Because he said, you'll know when he's tracking, he said, because he'll start basically jogging. And we was jogging here, as soon as we hit this street, he was like...
While searching the area around the suspect's car, officers found multiple plastic bags with a hat, multiple sets of latex gloves, and another mask within them, not even 10 feet away from the vehicle, underneath a pine tree.
10 feet away from...
gloves and everything.
Stupid.
Yep.
That's the
Can you
dumbest criminal.
explain why no more than 10 feet from your car is a hat
Explain.
that matches the exact
That's it.
picture from the suspect in the video?
Come on, bro.
I can, but
Are your fingerprints going to be on that bag?
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
Are they going to be in that hat?
It shouldn't.
Okay, so there's no way.
If you ain't had nothing to do with it, how maybe your fingerprints gonna be on the bag that you didn't know about? Just give it up, bro. You are a terrible liar. You're a terrible liar, my guy. Come on, man.
Your DNA can be in that hat. So when we test it, we're not going to find your DNA in there.
I mean, you shouldn't.
No. Okay. I guess I'm a little confused. This is a pretty random, off-beat path
I
area.
did see people walking around.
Okay. This is a very random area to be.
Yes. Now look, when I was asleep, somebody might have come thrown a bag there. I don't know.
We'll leave that.
Now,
Okay.
It looked like you.
I got pretty much everything over here that says you got gloves and a mask. In the other bag, you have gloves, a receipt, a mask, something else, and a hat. So this is everything he was wearing.
He wasn't smart enough to take it far away from the car.
Okay, so
you would have kept in the car and kept going.
gloves, receipts are all in that bag. I haven't looked at the receipts yet, but there's receipts in there. So obviously they're going to be checking video from the stores with those receipts or use that. This is the last time I'm going to say it. If you have any involvement in this, now's the time because things are kind of spiraling out of control if you're involved in this.
I'm not the one that gets my hands dirty. I'm just gonna say that. So I didn't.
Are you suggesting that somebody
Somebody
else?
else?
Exactly.
I'm just saying I didn't do it.
All right. We're gonna have one of these gentlemen take you back to the PD. We're gonna have to get a search warrant for DNA. Get a search warrant for your phone. Based on what I've got out here right now, I have more than enough to charge you with this crime. And that's an F1 ag arson.
Please don't do this to me. I didn't.
We got twin brothers.
I'm not the guy.
I'm not saying you are or you're not.
But
Okay.
you're putting me through this. It's gonna hurt my family. Really, really bad.
We'll get it figured out. But right now, I'm just being honest with you. It doesn't look
Figure it
good.
out.
Well, yeah, one of these gentlemen will take you back to the PD and we'll get it figured out.
In addition to all the evidence so far, people who live in this area also have surveillance footage that caught the specific times that the suspect parked on the street. Officers discuss these specific times and relate them to the suspect's claim of being parked there since midnight.
221 is when it got lit. 227 is when they're saying they saw the video of him coming in here. So him being here since midnight is not correct.
No. So they actually, you saw video of him coming up when?
That car.
The car came when?
The actual car came out. Right. Yeah.
So you said you came out here around 12, around midnight? They got video of you pulling in here around 2:25.
So what now?
You've been lying to us from the start, man. So we're taking you back to the PD. We'll go from there. But
What is the hearing?
I don't know yet. It'll be up to the courts.
Go ahead, step out.
Really?
We're gonna walk right in here, okay?
What was the reason for doing that?
Just stay right out here.
Okay. I know you about to camp, but can I get these off?
Huh?
Can I get these off?
We will when we get down there.
Okay. I know the evidence is overwhelming, but I'm not the guy that did this. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not the guy who gets my hands dirty, you know? Like, it's just not me.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you know something about the crime, then you might want to tell the detective.
I think at this point, I think I just need a lawyer, honestly, because I'm not the guy that did this, and you know, you told me I was being charged with it like I did do it, so.
Farhan, The number one suspect was charged with aggravated arson, breaking and entering, and possession of criminal tools. His vehicle was towed and impounded as evidence. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, off the record, but most cops can tell when you're lying. Hey everyone, I'm John and I appreciate you for watching. Now, every year, police and fire departments face a troubling rise in vehicle arsons. And in fact, these arsonists can cause devastating financial losses, not just to vehicle owners, but to entire communities as well. Now, in my rookie years, I once had to hold a crime scene on last out of a vehicle set on fire. And I remember thinking, why? Because normal people just don't do this. After the scene was clear some hours later, I found out that the vehicle was connected to a homicide in another district, and the people connected to it were attempting to destroy evidence. However, detectives, of course, took the case from this point, but it always remained with me that people will go to extraordinary lengths just to cover up a crime, and that's scary. Now, today we have a case out of Ohio, a burning vehicle, a man placing items on that vehicle, camera footage showing the entire incident, and an unidentified male does this and then calmly walks away. Now, this is chilling to me because people are in their homes asleep, and if the fire department wasn't able to act quickly enough, this could have ended even more tragically. Now, police soon canvassed the neighborhood and they found a male asleep in a vehicle. His story is he's resting up due to his long drive back, and that's definitely suspicious to me, especially at this time. And if you watch his exaggerated response when the officer tells him that someone set a car on fire, he laughs and says, "How do you set a car on fire?" Now, in that moment, in my opinion, I believe he knows more than he's saying, and I believe the officer speaking to him knows that something is up as well. And what do you know? The K9 leads officers back to the suspect's vehicle, and the look on his face when the suspect looks at the phone image was priceless. Now, police did have a crime scene, and that scene did possibly go beyond just the vehicle. They interviewed the woman with the footage, they got the K9 out there to track his scent, read him his rights, and gathered evidence of what they had. However, it cannot be proven beyond a reasonable doubt that he was the man in the video, and that's the totality of all the circumstances. Now, do I think that he was involved with the crime? Absolutely. But it cannot be proven that he was the man in the video, and unfortunately, that's just the nature of fighting crime. That's all I have for the day, guys. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you on the next one.
That is true. Like, what if he didn't do it though? But it's just too much.
Like, I think because it's too much.
I think it's too much. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I think because it's too much evidence.
Because then it goes back to him saying, when they asked him, "Would your fingerprints be on that bag?" I don't know.
Maybe.
You just pulled in there and went to sleep. So why would you put a bag out in the car? Why would your prints be on the bag? And you so
same
stupid.
hat, the gloves, and they find a COVID mask inside the car.
Then you said it like 10 feet from the car. Like you didn't keep going. You didn't throw it out. You was that tired. You can't fall away just to do that to somebody.
Then when the crime happened, you happen to mysteriously be in the same neighborhood the crime happening in the car.
Taking the damn nap.
Sleeping.
I don't know. We don't know.
But they said they can't prove the keeping on camera. But I mean, all the evidence is pointing towards you. I mean,
what's your thoughts? What
y'all think? He guilty or he innocent?
Hey. Let us know down below. Let's all chat down below, man. This was crazy.
But good thing the houses did not burn.
Yeah, man. People knocked out sleep.
Exactly.
Could have been tragic, man. Y'all let us know down below how y'all feel about that one. Check out the rest of the videos too. Happy New Year once again. We'll catch y'all next video.
Catch y'all next one.